course. This young lady is always here to watch out for us. Here's the nursery stock now. I estimate it's around 5 years old. Might actually be younger. I don't think it's any older than that. It's got like a 1-inch trunk. But I'm starting the prep work, and here we go. Just a brief look at the soil of this Parsons Juniper outside of the pot. The level of the roots, as you can see there, it's a very young plant. We're going to loosen the soil at the top to find the nabari. Not planning to repot this plant, but I am doing some preliminary work, sort of a pre-operational thing, kind of like when you go to the doctor's, getting you ready for surgery. They will prep you for surgery, so that's kind of what we're doing here, except what we'll be doing is prepping this plant for restyling of the top. We here in Florida discovered that we can only kind of get away with one operation at a time during the season. Is either we can trim the top, style the top, or we can do the root pruning. Now up north, as I remember back in the day when I had junipers up there, that we seemed to just do it all at one time. But I haven't had good fortune with junipers down here, so I'm just doing the prep work on this. I'm just here to clean out the crotches. You might notice that I'm using gloves. This Parsons Juniper is not nice on the hands. I'm going to be removing soil that's, or actually branches that are too close to the bottom, that won't be in the design. What I'm trying to do is speed up the production of what we're planning to do this Thursday coming. By removing some branches, and I will be using these for cuttings. I'm going to take a look at these here. These are from the dollar store years ago. Now it's $1.25 plus tax, but they cut really well, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on tools. The wire cutters, which I'm not showing here because I'm not using any wire cutters, I got from Lowe's. I mean, I like the Japanese tools. I just don't like the price, like so many others. I just don't like the price. Of course, there are American-made ones now and from various other places. But I'm not a big fan of the price. So just to show that and these also came from Lowe's. These are a lot like Mr. Chan uses on his bonsai broadcast on YouTube. They call it heirloom bonsai, but his has got like a little red handle. I don't know where he gets them from, but these came from Lowe's. These are approximately $17. So dollar versus $17. Again, you can see that that the others, they work out. Well, the patient has been prepped. I'll let you get in here for a closer look. I've cleaned it up as much as I'm going to do at this particular time. Now it's all up to the stylist.
And go ahead and get rid of it up here. We can pull off some of this lower stuff here. Just clean it out a little bit, and then we're gonna break off a branch and let it peel itself back a little bit.
So, could you explain to us what you're doing, Doc?
Yes, sir. So we're looking at the future styling of the tree, and we've picked out a trunk line we like, which is going to be this coming over. This branch is running opposite of where we want to go. Possibly going to remove the branch totally, but when we're playing with junipers, we go ahead and hedge our bets, and rather than just cutting the whole thing off at once, we'll prepare it for a Jen, which is going to be a dead branch look. And the best way to do that is to strip off the branch, go a little longer than we think we're going to want it, snip about a quarter of the way into it, put our Jen pliers on there and just sort of roll it back, peel it off. Get some of that out of the way since it's breaking already.
Here we go. Anybody that wants anything left,
then we get on here and we'll just peel it on back
And then he puts some
like that.
too, so there's some openings.
That gives us a little bit of an opening. Then we can go ahead and start peeling off some of the old cambium that we don't want anyway.
Yeah, I'm turning it. I haven't gotten around to the.
So that's what that tool is meant for?
This is a carving tool. We can carve dead wood. There's a whole set of them, wider, thinner, skinnier. You can do it that way, or you can take just a knife and kind of go on, and you can kind of peel it off with your thumb like that. And since we're going to put a Shari in here anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pull this where it comes right down onto the trunk a little bit. If I was worried about that, I would have made a line around there so when I pull it off, it doesn't peel on further than I want it to. But in this case, I have no problem with that because I believe we're going to put, at some point in time, a Shari on the trunk. So we'll clean this up with our. One of the best tools sometimes can be just your thumbnail.
Hey, please take the brush and clean up your tables and your floor.
All right. Parsons Juniper to receive a Shari. First thing we're going to do is determine the points of where we're going. So we're going to go up this line here, and we're going to trail off heading for this root. This root here is to be removed, but it will be Jen. We got another root here where it's crossing over. So the idea is to come along here and create this Shari, which will go up the trunk line right here. We're doing this today so it'll be dry by the next driveway bonsai, so that we can actually put some lime sulfur on it. We take our knife and we determine how we're going to do this Shari. We're literally cutting away the bark. You can see that it's peeling already. You got a good enough camera or good enough screen. You can see the bark is already peeling. We can switch to a X-Acto knife. It's not quite as I kill you to the plant. The idea is to scrape away the outer bark. The idea is to get right down to that whited wood like this Jen here. One last look at the Shari, starting from the root and going all the way up to that Jen. It's as if the lightning had struck it and it went all the way down into the root before it faded away. Speeding up here, I decided to style the tree myself. It's such a busy season for bonsai. Everybody's busy repotting their own trees, and just like the bogey yesterday, this took hours to do, so I can see why I couldn't find somebody else to do it. So here I am. Selecting branches, wiring branches, cutting branches off. Trying to figure out which way to go with this tree. It seems like it only took minutes here, but it took hours. Well, brought you back online. You notice this long, straight trunk here. I've contemplated over what to do, and I've decided I'm gonna gin this whole upper trunk and go from there. I thought you might want to see me cut it off. Sometimes that's all you can do. And I'm not really liking this bottom branch either. It's just too far down there, so I'm going to cut off at least that part of it for the moment. And I'll be back with you shortly. Well, the wiring's all done. Created this big gen. Open up the Shari, reduce this gen. This is the front of the tree, the right side. The back of the tree, the left side, and back around to the front.